Hey YouTube, I just wanted to come on here and share another dream that God gave me. And here in this dream, it started in, we had this neighbor lady, and we lived in the suburbs, just right outside the city, and my parents were probably rich. We had huge houses, and me and her son were playing in our backyard. And all of a sudden, right by our fence, outside of our fence, from our yard, where there's open space and hills, and then over the hills there's the horizon, you see the city. We saw planes with paratroopers and 3 tanks. T-90 tank, I forgot what this one is, but it was Chinese, Russian, Chinese. And then we saw paratroopers, a Chinese soldier and a Russian soldier, and they were sneaking up to my neighbor's house, and they were about to sneak up to my house. And they were driving up the hill, and there was something I noticed. It was around 7 or 8 p.m. Could have been 9 p.m., but it was really dark, and the moon was out. It was pretty dark, and a lot of the people, when this happened, when they invaded the city here in America, because I knew it was America, it was us Americans in the suburbs, and then it was these guys speaking in different language, and I can hear when they were driving their tanks with the stuff they were saying, it wasn't English. And my neighbor lady, because what happened in the dream, I was another kid, and I told to my friend, what's going on, tell your mom, because we saw the soldiers. And before in the dream, he ran over to the neighbor's house and back and said, she doesn't believe me, they're sneaking. So these soldiers were so sneaky that 3 tanks and 5 paratroopers can get by her house without her noticing, which is crazy. And she said, Jimmy, get back here. And I know Jimmy's, that just sounds like an American name to me. Looked like an American city. It's in the suburbs. But these soldiers were Russian and Chinese. So, second part of the dream, this is my same neighbor's house. But they went over a hill, like past her house, like here's her house and then here's the hill. And I looked, in my dream, I looked over here, and the tanks were going over the hill, sneaking up to people's houses. And I noticed in the background there was like mountains off in the distance and hills. Like the city kind of came to a stop, and then there was more country. And here's the moon, the clouds, it was dark. And my neighbor lady had no idea that these soldiers were just coming to invade. And I saw an army camp, and I saw 2 M1 Abrams tanks, and they were doing tests and checks on them. I remember there's a soldier right here. Let me fix my light. There's a soldier right here. They were driving around the tank, parking it, and he was writing stuff down about the tank and said, it's all good. This other guy said, keep it going, and there was Humvees. I knew this was an American camp or base. And yeah, that's the dream I had. A city got invaded here in America by Chinese and Russian soldiers, apparently. And yeah, I've had another dream. I've had a dream of me that I was captured by Chinese and Russians, but in this dream that I had last night, I was another kid in the suburbs by the city, and they got invaded by China and Russia. Yeah, I just want to share that with you guys here on YouTube, and that's what I saw. Comment down below if you've seen the same thing, and share it with anyone you know.